Welcome to the first episode of the Purls and Polish podcast. My name is Rachel, and I'm coming to you from just outside Sacramento, California, and I'm so excited for this new year and this new podcast and just sharing my makes and goals for the year. I have been watching Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady for a long time, and Yolanda of Happy Knits for a long time, and I got paired up with Yolanda for a yarn swap over the summer. So as I was getting to know her a little better, she asked if I'd ever thought about doing a podcast, and my first answer was no. I have nothing original to share with anybody. Why would I want to start a podcast? But I've been thinking about it for the last 6 months and then decided, you know what, I do. There are makers that I enjoy following. There are yarn dyers that I love, different patterns that I'm working on that need to be shared, and I have a way of sharing it. So for 2022, I have put up some goals for myself, and I've decided the best way to make sure I'm accountable for those goals is to start a podcast and share them with you. So 2022, first goal is finish projects that I've been working on for a while. I have a couple projects from 2021 that still aren't finished. So first goal is to finish those up. Next is the Make 8 sweaters. A lot of makers will put together their Make 9. So they pick 9 projects, and those are the 9 projects they're going to do for the year. This year I decided to do 8 because I have 8 sweater lots that I need to do. So I have 7 sweaters and a cardigan that I will make over the next year. So I did the math, and it should take me about 6 weeks per project, and I should be done by mid to late November. So that's my second goal. And next is the Year of Socks. So Shop La Messiere is doing their Year of Socks again, and Jess has come up with some amazing dyers that they're going to be putting out a new colorway every month. So that was something I followed last year, but didn't participate in. I missed the sign-ups. But this year I made sure I signed up right on time, and I've already got the first colorway. So I'm excited to share that with you in a second. And then my last goal of the year is the Paisley Knits, a yarn club for the gods. She is doing a Greek mythology themed yarn club. So every month a colorway is going to be after a different Greek god, and I'm really excited for that one as well. So first project, the Make 8. I'm going to be doing Megan Nodecker's Aurea, I think that's how you pronounce it, Aurea cardigan. She's from Pip and Pin, and this is a cardigan I've had in my queue for a while. And I've also had the yarn in my stash for a while. So I'm using On the Round plush single, and this is by Rachel in Maine, and this is her colorway Beauchamp, and I love this colorway. I used it for a pair of socks for my sister and had to have it for myself as well. So that's going to get started today. So I'm really excited to just have something new that I can just throw over a t-shirt and still look cute and warm. So 6 weeks. We'll see if I can do it. My next project, Year of Socks. This first yarn dyer is new to me. Actually, 11 of the 12 yarn dyers are new to me. So I'm excited for 11 new yarn dyers to get to know and get to know their work and work with their colors. So this first one is from Dorchester, New Brunswick, Canada, and the yarn shop is the word for frog in French, and French is not a language that I speak, so I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna try. It's called Grand Wico, and it is the most amazing gray with speckles, and then this mini. I don't know if it's black on brown or black on like a burnt orange, but it is just a gorgeous colorway. So it's called Snowdrift. It's 75 superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 437 yards with the 20 gram mini. So I'm going to start those on today as well, and I'm just excited for a new pair of socks for the month of January. So the last yarn club is Paisley Knits. Her first colorway is, as she put it, Big Thunder Daddy Zeus. So I am really excited for this one. Her mood boards are amazing for this colorway. It comes out at the end of the month, so I don't have it yet, but as soon as I do, I will be sharing it with you. But I don't have a project planned for it yet. I decided to wait until all the colorways are out before starting a project, since she did say that a lot of them would work together. So I want to see what those look like first. But looking forward to those. Acquisitions, 2022 acquisitions. I am not buying anything new for the year 2022. The exceptions being the 2 yarn clubs and advents, which usually come out in the summer. But nothing else. I just have too many projects and too many, sock sets that need to get worked up. So last year I tried doing a no buy year and I got to about June. So I'm hoping that this year will be a little better. So on top of knitting, I'm also a stay-at-home mom and part-time substitute teacher. So there are just other things that I enjoy besides knitting. One of them being audiobooks. I really enjoy audiobooks, music, and then just watching TV while I knit. So those are things I'd love to share with you as well. Right now we're listening to the soundtrack to the new Disney movie Encanto. We've heard it quite a few times. We've watched the movie 4 times. And it's just a beautiful portrayal of families, community, just what that looks like in a Latin American setting. So it's definitely worth watching. Even if you don't have kids, this is a great movie. The book that I'm listening to right now is The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White. It's part of a 3-part series. And I've read the first 2 books. The 3rd one came out in December, and I decided to start them over just so that I could just kind of read one book right after another, and just be able to get the whole story all at once. So started that one again, and I'm really enjoying it so far. And then we as a family are listening to the Chronicles of Narnia. We're on the 2nd book, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So it's been great listening to that with our kids, and even though they've heard it before, it's great to see them kind of anticipate what's coming up next and really enjoying the story. And then for just TV time, I started watching Downton Abbey again. For me, it's one of those comfort watches where I don't have to think too hard. I just know what comes up next. So it's something that I can focus on my knitting or whatever I'm working on, and just kind of have that in the background. So I'm on season 4, I believe. So just enjoying that as we're wrapping up the year. So that's what I've got for the first episode of Purls and Polish. I would love to hear in the comments, what are your goals for the new year? What makes are you planning? What goals are you setting for yourself? And then what shows are you watching? What books are you reading right now? I'm always looking for new suggestions. So thank you for joining me for this first episode, and I will see you soon for episode 2.